Clive, do you think assistants should get more involved in the game?
I think in broad terms, I think you should let the referee get on with it.
No, but they're now assistant referees. When did they become linesmen? Is it around the same time as the marathon Snickers thing that went on?
I think it's... Well, maybe it's because...
Opal Fruits and Starburst. Yeah, that one.
It's a non-sexist term, isn't it? You know, assistant referee.
No,
so
it's
linesman.
not.
Political correctness gone mad.
It's not. Their duties were changed, and they were no longer just lines.
They were assisting the referee.
They were now. They were given extra duties.
Like?
Well, like they can. It used to be that all they could do was offside and throw-ins and corners. You know, when the ball crossed, and they could do offside. But now they can. They have the right to signal for foul play and misconduct.
They ought to rejig the whole thing, shouldn't they? They should get it more like tennis. The referee should sit on a big stool at the halfway line.
Where?
On the halfway line, a huge stool on the halfway line and overlooked generally. Then you'd have a linesman for each line. Obviously, you need at least four.
Four old ladies in them big wide skirts. That would be lovely. I'd go then.
And then you need a camera going up and down on some sort of dolly thing to do the offside decision.
Right.
And get it all scientifically done. Because, one man running around trying to keep up with these fast players and a linesman, they've scientifically proved you can't work out offside decisions.
Well, you have to look in two places
You
at
can't
once.
see enough things at the same time.
Has anyone ever reffed or lined a game? Have you ever been a linesman in a game? What are you looking at me like that?
Why would I?
Why? I have refereed games.
Yes, and
I think
adults or children?
Children they were, but I wish I'd done more of it because it's fantastically instructive. Because you find you're having to concentrate so
very hard.
And one of the many reforms I'd like to plug into this programme is that all players should be made to referee maybe kids' games. They should just learn what it's like to have to concentrate for 90 minutes or however long the game is.
You concentrate for 90 minutes?
It's fantastically difficult, and you've got to make your decision. And you learn very rapidly. You stick to your decision, whatever it is. Even when you know, obviously, you can't show a moment of hesitation. You have to say, no, that's how I saw it. I know everybody. And now there's cameras. Yes, I know the camera appears to show that the ball went into the net and came out. I saw it as bouncing off the back of the pitch.
Because I did it once for a kids' game. I've reffed a few kids' games and I've run the line. But my son is often playing in the games.
I've done that as well.
And that is quite an awkward situation. When you let him go through on goal, even though he was 10 yards offside. Not that I did that, you understand, but I'm just saying it gets a little bit difficult when you're refereeing your own child.
I awarded a penalty against my own son once, and I've forgotten it, but he hasn't.
Did you do that? Of course he hasn't forgotten it. And how long ago was this? No, of course, he'll bring it up on your 80th birthday.
Yes, my funeral eulogy.
It is incredibly
I haven't spoken to my father for 40 years.
That was never a penalty.